Hi everybody, this is your Body Fit by Amy Core Challenge workout. So we're gonna work all through the core. We'll stay on the mat the whole time. I'll try to keep it short, but you know me. Have a good time. We'll get a quick little warm up, but not very much, and we'll stretch a little bit at the end, and we're gonna work all through the core. Have fun. So starting here, just really quick round through your back, let your chin drop to your chest. And then take it up. Let's take your knees out to the side and just lean over into that. Let your head drop. That's about all we need. We'll get more of a stretch. At the end, we're gonna bring it all the way down on your back. So we're gonna start with feet in tabletop, hands behind the head, and I'm gonna curl in, so I'm actually gonna bring my elbows to my knees. Watch me right here. In, up. So usually when we're doing crunches, we're telling you to keep those elbows wide. We're gonna do a little bit different here. Breathe, curl. And if you want, you can push the feet out a little bit more. 8, 7, 6. Try not to pull the head with it, just the elbows. 4, 3, 2. Good. Take the feet up. I'm going to go up for 2, down, up, reaching toward my toes. You decide how far you want to go down with the legs. If you need to keep them a little higher for your back, that's totally fine. If you want to reach high and drop it low, and if you need to support your head, you can do it with one hand or both. Reach, down. Last 4 right here. 4, reach, 3, 2, last one. Make sure you're breathing. Good, let's put them together. So we're gonna bring it here, one with curling in, then straighten it out, one with straighten up. Watch me, in, reach, in. So you don't have time to go all the way down, that's okay. So if you need to go slower than the music, then I would rather you do that than have bad form. So just take your time. In, reach. 2 more. Last one. Relax. Hug the knees and relax your head down. Let's take those feet straight up. I'm going to take them wide into a V. Point your toes. Lock out those legs so we get a little leg workout too. Hands behind the head. I'm crossing over. Support the head. I'm trying to get my opposite hand on the side of the opposite foot. Outside. Crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Relax your head down. Bring those feet in. Little scissors from here. Down, up. Again, you decide how far you want to go down. If you feel like your back is coming off the ground, if you're arching your back, pull it in and keep your feet a little higher. If you need to be here, that's totally fine. You're still engaging the muscle. If you can, drop it low. Down. Four more. Pull from those lower abs. Really pull the belly button towards the mat. 2. Good. Bring them up. We're going to put those 2 together. So opposite hand as the leg goes down. Cross. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Hug those knees in. Breathe. So we're going to take the feet back up. Take them out in that V. Hands can be by your sides or underneath your hips. I'm going to try to put my toes towards the ceiling. Lift. So nice and controlled. I don't want you to swing. Lift and lower, up. Relax your upper body if you can. Getting those hips off the ground. Push. Good. Keep that at a crunch. Really trying to make sure that you get those hips up, not swinging. Lift. I'm trying to put my toes on the ceiling. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, hug the knees in. I know it gets tough on the hip flexor and hopefully tough on the abs. Hug the knees in, roll side to side. One more thing from here, hands behind the head. Regular bicycle, but we're going to take it slow. Take it, hold. Twist. As a reminder, we're not pulling the knees in too far, just tabletop so we keep the lower abs working. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Imagine that there's a string pulling your belly button through the mat. 4, 3, elbows wide, 2, double time. Here we go. Twist. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, hug it in. Good, breathe. So we're just gonna roll up to a seated position. So just get a little stretch to the hip flexors, take them out to the side. So V-sit crunch, hands can be behind you and your fingertips, or you can bounce, but we'll start here. Bring knees in, out. So I'm resting on my fingertips, but I'm not pushing myself, just fingertips. Or if you want to balance, you can be here. And it's up to you. You can keep it nice and small like this, or if you want to go further, just keep it very controlled. If this bothers your back, you can keep it really small, or you can just do one knee at a time. It's up to you. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, relax. Stretch those hip flexors, knees out to the side. Bring it up, hands to the center, to the side. Twist. So if you're trying to go down by the hip, start small. If it bothers your back, keep it really small and high. If you want more of a challenge, bring the knees up. You can go opposite sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, stretch it out and over. Breathe. So let's give those guys a rest. Let's turn over on our side. So working the obliques. We're going to come into a side plank. So feet can be stacked or cross the top leg over. Elbow is directly beneath the shoulder. This hand can start here for balance or bring it all the way up. Just lift it up and hold. So we're going to hold here first, just about 10 seconds. If you need to, you can drop that knee to give you a little extra shoulder support, but it's up to you. Take that hand up if you can. We're going to reach through nice and slow. Take it down, curve under, up and up, down. So you're rotating through. If that feels like too much, you can just hold it or just rotate with the shoulder. Turn in and up, keeping this hand here. In, up. Let's go 4 more. Here we go. 4, up, 3. You can do it. Last 2. 1 more. and relax. Bring the knees in, stretch it over. So the trick on that is just getting little rotation. So even if you're not doing the full arm, you can just turn your shoulder into it. Let's give that arm a rest. Swing the legs around other side. Here we go. So same thing, they can be stacked or crossed over. First one, we're just gonna lift it up and hold. Just getting the hips off the ground is the important part. So if you need to have the knee down, that's okay too. Let's bring it up right here. Take it under and up. Under, up. Reach through. And again, if you want, you can just twist in the shoulder and bring it up as long as you're not pushing with the hand. Reach, up. 4 more. Keep the hip up, so don't let that hip drop as you're getting tired. Really lift in the core. 2 more. Last one. And relax, knees in. Stretch it over. Good, team. Good. We're going to turn into our mat. So let's come all the way down. We're going to come up in that Superman for our lower back. Jacqueline and I are going to watch each other, so watch your neighbors. We're going to go out for 2, skydiving pose. Arms out wide, kind of like a snow angel. Here we go. We're going out, 2, in, 2, out. So I'm going to move so you can see her. So little lift, but your eyes are staying down. That way you're not arching that neck. Keep the eyes down and really reach. So reach long through the fingertips, long through the toes. But while you're keeping everything lifted and pulled in, breathe. 2 more right here. Take it out, in, last one. Hold it in right here. Hands together, feet together, keep lifting. And then just click your heels, heels. Just add in a little extra glutes because we can. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, relax, stretch it up. Good. Breathe. So while we're here, let's come up into that front plank. So we're on our toes, on our elbows, pulling the belly button in. So we're not all the way up here or dropping down. We're right in the center. And then watch my feet. I'm going to take the left one over the right, down and down. Right one over the left. Nice and slow as I'm doing this. I'm not moving in the hips. Take your time. Lift, cross, lift, cross. 1 more each side. Last one. Hold it in the center. Everything's pulled in. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, relax, stretch it up, good, and breathe. Good, let's take it over to the side. So 1 more set of side planks. We're gonna do a variation. It's a little bit tough, so it's up to you. You can do it or hold it, whichever is best for you. So bring it up on that elbow. So you can either hold here or take that hand out, reach, and out. So if this bothers your knee, it's a lot of pressure on that bottom leg. So if it bothers your knee or your hip, just hold it. Or you can just do the top part, pull it in. Not as much of a contraction, but that's okay. Again, keeping the hip up. 2 more. Reach. Last one. And relax. Good. Those are tough. So be careful if that feels bad for your back or your shoulder or your knee or hip. And by bad, I mean joints, not your muscles. We want it to be hard for the muscles. Swing it around, other side. So find your balance in your side plank first, lifting up and hold. And if you want, in, reach, Good. Usually one side we have a little more flexibility and it's easier to keep those hips up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, abs. Find your balance. 1 more. And relax. Good. Bring it in. Stretch it over. Good. So we're going to turn back into our mat. So this time, let's come into that front plank. We're going to come all the way up on the hands if we can. And I'm going to take my knees across, but I'm going to hold back to center. Knee, hold, hold, and back. So I'm almost exaggerating that little twist, twist, back, hold, twist, 2 more, right here. Hold, and back. Relax, stretch it back. Whew. Almost done. Last plank, elbows and toes. Holding it here. Keeping that twist, knees and hips. Twist and up. Good, keep everything pulled in. Make sure you're breathing. And we're keeping this nice and slow because we don't want to use momentum. We want the abs and the obliques to have to work. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Stretch it up. Whew. Good. Very carefully roll over onto your back. I know, almost there. Tabletop, regular crunch, since we haven't really done it. Here we go. Lift. Bringing the shoulders off the ground, but elbows are wide. Up for 2, down for 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Up. Nice and slow. Pull the belly button towards the mat. Really suck it in. 4 more. Here we go. 4 and down. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. Small pulses. Pulse. Lift it a little higher. Keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Hands underneath your hips or by your sides, reverse. In. So again, nice and controlled, keep it small. I don't want to swing, I just want to use my lower abs, pull the belly button in. Lift. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, watch me, it's a little twist, twist. So as if I'm trying to bring my heels towards the opposite side, but keep it controlled. If this bothers your back, keep the regular reverse. Twist. Up. Four more. 4, 3, 2, back to your regular reverse, in and out. Lift the hips. Hands behind the head, let's put them together. Up and down. You can do it, guys, so close. Nice tiny contraction, working all the way through. 4, 3, 2, relax, hug them in. Good work, team. Just hug the knees in, roll side to side. And just let your knees drop to one side so you're just stretching out through the back. You can open up the arms and looks towards the opposite way. And very carefully open that up. Other side. Knees other way, open out. So I didn't really keep it short, but it was a core challenge, right?
Yes.
So very carefully turn over on your mat. So stretch up in your Cobra. So start modified on your elbows. That's okay. And then if it doesn't bother your back, all the way up full. Just try to press those shoulders down so we're not up into our ears. And then back into your child's pose. Reach the hands in front, hips to the back. Let your head and your neck relax. And then just turn to a seated position. Relax your shoulders, just let your chin drop. So just a little neck stretch, since we use our necks a lot in core and in life. We don't stretch them enough. Letting your shoulders rest down. Roll that head to one side very gently, just letting it hang. And down through the center. Other side. And back to center. And bring it up. Deep breath in. And out. That's your core challenge. Good job.